Right, so welcome back, guys. It's going to be Kinetic versus Voices in the round of 8 between these two TVT players. Voices shouting out to 2BH as he does. And this is going to be for the StarCraftOz.com website. It's going to be sponsored by SteelSeries. Over $450 in prizes sponsored by that. So big props to them. These guys are being played by replays because Voices had to go at about 10 o'clock, so they didn't want to wait. And so, yeah, TVT, going to be interesting. Cross-map positions between these two guys. That's always going to be useful for the macro-style players. I do know Kinetic is a decent... Oh my god. Stop ruining my stuff. And anyway, yeah, Kinetic is a very macro-oriented style player, rather than anything else. Whereas I haven't really seen Voices play. Like, I did see him back in the day of the up-and-coming show match. And it looks like Kinetic spamming away, as he does. But really, Kinetic's a pretty strong player. He's more of a, yeah, like I was saying, more of a macro-style player. He's very solid. And in the meantime, I haven't seen much from Voices at all, so, yeah.
There's no food yet.
You have to call. But anyway, what do we got? It's not frozen from my end. Might want to refresh. But anyway, so still pretty early in the game. No cheese coming out from either player. Can you refresh the stream, see if it's working?
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, the stream's fine, guys. Just refresh. But anyway. Voice is sending out a little bit later scout than Kinetic. It's going to be weird because Kinetic is going to see him straight away. Hopefully Voices does pick up on this. And he's going to go straight across. But no, it looks like he's going to scout the top part first. Both players getting their orbital commands. Pretty much identical timing if we have a look at this. Looks like Voice is about 3 seconds ahead in total. I'd say that's just because of the barracks placement. But anyway. I'm kind of curious to see what we can have from both these players. Like, I know Kinetic does like the standard play with like the tank, Viking kind of stuff. But recently the tanks have been nerfed. They don't do as much damage versus Marine Marauder balls. Or sorry, Marines anyway. They still do the same damage versus Marauders, but a lot of the metagame has swapped to lots and lots of Marauder play, like stimming and just running into the tanks and sniping them all before they get critical mass. But either way, we've got a factory coming down. Wow, one racks expand from Kinetic versus a 1 racks into factory. That is going to be good. Very, very different, mixing it up. And we do have a proxy barracks here. Not sure what he's planning on doing with this. Maybe a Reaper or two just to harass. It's going to actually work really well because Kinetic is actually supply blocked at the moment. Oh my god, that is devastating for him. But in the meantime, Voices has not seen this expansion. That's going to really hurt him, especially with Kinetic getting another scout in. Bunker going down at the front for Voices. That's going to Kinetic's going to love what he's seeing here because if he's fast expanding, the last thing you want is your opponent to be aggressive. And there goes the starport as well, with another barracks going down at the front. This proxy racks down here. It could be used just to scout. Possibly, not sure. But in the meantime, that expansion is about to finish. It's about 75% of the way there. We are getting a tech lab on the factory here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if we see the starport and the factory swap places. Just to get a Banshee out to do a little bit of harassing. Looks like that barracks is going in for a scout. He's going to see the 4 racks here. Not really sure what he's going to expect, but I think he just did see those SCVs being transferred, so the expansion is up and running. Kinetic is going to be in the economic lead, but really he's going to have to be able to deal with this kind of stuff here from Voices. Wait, no, he did swap it and then he swapped it back. Okay, not sure what's going on there. He might have been intending for some Banshee play, but then saw this and realized, no, he has to do something differently. He'd really like to see an expand come down from Voices either ASAP, because he doesn't have the production to make any dent in Kinetic's play here, because he does have those 4 racks and lots of Marines being poured out as well. So yeah, Stim is on the way for Kinetic now. Still no upgrades for Voices. He doesn't even have a tech lab on his barracks. I'm not really sure what his plan is here. Perhaps a tank drop. There we go. Tank getting loaded up in the medevac and expansion going down. So he's going to try and be annoying on this cliff here. Siege Research is about 20 seconds from done. But hey. We do have a factory going down here as well. He does have that engineering bay for +1. Kinetic colliding a lot of resources here. Could be very interesting. And a turret going up at the front. I'm not really sure on that turret, why that's going there. Oh yeah, I can guarantee you he's going for a ledge drop once that siege tank finishes. You've got 2 tanks in there. Not that many marauders. There's a lot of marines here for Kinetic, but he needs marauders if he wants to be able to deal with these tanks. That's going to be very hurtful to this expansion here. Here we go. This is going to hurt. These marines are going to get 2 shot. This is going to be very, very annoying. 4 voices here. He's going to siege up. Kinetic pulling back his... Oh, no! Bam! Oh, lots of marines getting taken down there. Nice job by voices. Just getting that scout. He's going to be able to hit the command center. Nothing really that Kinetic can do at the moment because he doesn't have any marauders. If he had marauders, he could have like stemmed up and taken those tanks out, but he doesn't have any. That's a bit of a blunder there by him. Especially when he saw everything that was coming. The expansion here for voices is up. He's just getting orbital command, then he's going to lift it down. He's getting another one, so he's double expanding. Nice choice by voices, in my opinion. He's shutting down Kinetic with this expansion. He's double expanding. I think he wants to take the one down here, but Kinetic does have an SCV down there, so that's always good. I don't think that's really intentional, but hey. So he still hasn't moved his command center. I'm not sure what's going on there. You'd think he'd lift up the command center instead of just letting it get beat on. But hey, that's the way it works. Lots of Marines chasing the SCV, but then stopping and didn't actually kill it. I'm not sure what's going on there either. It's a bit weird play from about. I think Kinetic's just really flustered. And at the same time, Voices is feeling pretty good about himself. He's shutting down that expansion. He's got that second coming up. No, he's going for the island expansion. There we go. So he's going to have the island, and he's going to have this one. Kinetic will not have any clue this is coming as well. He does have tech labs on all the barracks now. He's probably going to have a lot of marauders coming. But really, not sure what's going on. So solid play coming from Voices so far. I'm liking it. Very calm, collected. He's not throwing away an advantage. He's getting that cloak research to be able to harass inside of Kinetic's main. It's not really going to do that effective because he's already been hard counted by that turret there. And at the front, he doesn't have a turret here, but that's okay. In the meantime, he does have SCVs down there. Whoa, what's he doing? Don't know what he's going on about there. SCVs are finally mining. But hey, what do we got? Just going into the very passive style of the game right now. This is where I wish I had a co-caster with me at the moment. A drop coming from Kinetic, though. This is gonna hurt, especially with the immobility of these tanks. If he can snipe something, that's gonna be huge. Voices has no idea this is coming either. This is gonna really hurt him in this game. Lots of SCVs being taken out. Nice choice by Voices to go for that. He's now targeting the command center. I don't think Voices has realized. Sorry, Kinetic has nice choice for Kinetic. Oh my god, he's going to lose the command center. That is a big blunder there. He should have lifted that up a lot earlier. So really, it's okay that he lost it because he still has that third base, but still, you don't want to be losing your main that quickly. With Kinetic going to town on all these supply depots, he's going to put Voices in the red supply with the next supply depot that he takes out. In the meantime, Cloaked Banshee's going on. At the main here, he does nice scan going off by Kinetic there, sniping 2 Banshees, almost 3. In the meantime, I don't think he either hasn't noticed or doesn't care about this drop. It's taken out so many supply depots, and he's about to take out this tank here as well. Snipes the tank. He needs to pull back. He needs to pull back. Oh god, they're gonna get raped. He does take out. No, he doesn't take out an extra tank. That's unfortunate, but I still think Kinetic might be in the lead now. Because he took out so many SCVs. Lois is in the red supply. That's